everybody, it's me, Phone 4, and I'm here with my next broadcast partner, and it's Tyler Beast. Welcome back to another NBA Game of the Night on 2K Sports. The next matchup, as we're about to be seeing things, Charlotte Hornets, as they're ready to take on the next team against the Brooklyn Nets. You may have just seen things before here from the playoffs the last time, but this time, it's going to happen again. As one of our biggest of the show, you'll be seeing one of our biggest. It's nothing what they say now, it's because we got Mark Williams and Nicholas Claxton. A little bit of hard center guard matchups. But there's only one way that's going to change it all. As for this moment, we're noticing that the last part of it, as we see things, the big trade lines for Brooklyn Nets, as they've got one of each players that will be coming in to help them out. Without Ben Simmons, it will be a big change off to put it for anybody. Now, as about to be seeing things in, the Hornets are definitely trying to give all their effort. But as the Brooklyn Nets, they're just trying to fight in to get into the play-in tournaments. This might be a hard team to try to do for. The struggle it gets, the struggle it continues. So they're trying to get into the play-in tournaments without avoiding the elimination. If they don't have any rights on the status, then that means they'll be done. Well, as right now, as we're getting ready to see what goes in, there's another changing that we have to find out what happens if there's no other room for error to lock in for. Starting head coach, as we're about to be seeing things, is Charlie Sleep. The starting head coach for the Charlotte Hornets has LaMelo Ball as the starting point guard position. He's with Nick Smith Jr., then Josh Green, Miles Bridges, and Mark Williams. Now for the Brooklyn Nets head coach, Jordi Fernandez. He's definitely ready to take on for his next NBA of his career. The show for its next pride. He's with D'Angelo Russell. They're proud to have him back. Since 2017 to 18 was the last part of it to make their exchange before 18 and 19 trade line with the Golden State Warriors, and now he's joining back in with the team with Keon Johnson, Zari Williams, Cameron Johnson, and Nicholas Claxton. Alright, let's get things showing on a roll. The next commentators I have is Brian Anderson along with the 2K Sports crew, and Ali LaForce is on the sideline for tonight's game. Hope you all enjoy it, and let's get to work. Hornets, Brooklyn Nets, next on 2K Sports.
The borough of Brooklyn. That's the location for the Hornets. A player who can beat you in just about every way possible. LaMelo Ball getting his game face on as they assemble themselves for basketball at Barclays Center. Hornets, Nets, it's next, right after this. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Ali LaForce is our reporter. So the Hornets starting five. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Smith. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Johnson and Claxton control the middle. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams in at the small forward. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
Now here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
You know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Williams against Claxton. Smith into the lane. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Williams. Back to Johnson. Here's Russell. 2nd 4. To get it again. Second chance shot. And
Nicholas Claxton.
Terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
here's ball. Russell with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys.
Williams.
Energy level because you've got to match it.
D'Angelo Russell.
I think a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Ball outside. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Russell against ball. Russell, the pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. And stolen by Green. To the wing on the left. The 3, Smith. Williams grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Russell. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Williams against Green. That's a foul. Called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Ball against Russell. Offensive board.
He's just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Williams. Outside Russell. On the clock. Johnson.
Tip. Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Green in the post. Williams defending. Snatched up. Tries again. Tries yet again. And it's Green missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Williams. Johnson for 3.
Johnson!
To really boost confidence. Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Ball. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Bridges against Johnson. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by the Nets. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10.
Johnson!
Their offense looking like
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start off.
How about Charlotte?
Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
I definitely
to find
agree.
a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
There's one thing to say about this and now. I mean, there's not really much to think of it, all of it, but their better defensive effort. They've really had a lot of hard timing percentage right. And what they don't do is, they don't get it up easy. Yes, indeed.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. Wilson's checked in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Johnson. Here's Simpson. 11 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Got it.
Double glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Pass to Wilson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Clowney. Fires the three. Drops. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Curry. Here's Simpson. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Martin pass to Russell. A minute 6 left to play in the first. It's Martin on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Outside for Russell. Pass to Wilson. Here's Clowney. Perfect night so far.
Their ball movement on this one has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Nurkic. Here's Simpson. To the middle. Here's Curry. Sharp grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Russell. Nurkic against Martin. Here's Wilson. No points so far. Offensive rebound. Here's Clowney. And he banks in the lane. By 12.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference. And you know, establishing that physical dominance. Oh my goodness! That's how you win.
It's the end of the first quarter.
Nails the three.
Charlotte Hornets.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops. They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 9-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Yusuf Nurkic, Alfred Payton out there with Hall. And it's Miles Bridges, and it's Salon in at the 3. Small forward. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alan. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Nurkic. Back to Payton. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Seeing the defense was staying off of him that time. Payton, fully aware of the opportunity, took advantage.
Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Payton. Johnson passes to Wilson. After missing his first game,
Wilson.
You know he's finishing when he
Johnson.
gets that close. Count it.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Peyton. For 3, Bridges. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's cloudy. Sinks another one. He's on the roll. 4. All right, Grant. Which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot here. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum and John Morant and Anthony Hughes. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Clowney. And Williams is subbed in for Martin. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Charlotte, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Launches it. And they recover it. Williams on the wing. Outside Johnson. Here's Wilson. Williams defending. Wilson passes to Claxton.
Nicholas Claxton.
Now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Ball. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Johnson against Ball. Pass to Wilson. Williams on the wing. Here's Wilson. From deep, Johnson. A shot, no good. Over to the wing. For 3, Smith. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson finds Claxton. Nice work.
Nicholas Claxton.
Claxton's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in all this process. That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. Decision is
One of the few mistakes they made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for him yet.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Johnson. Here's Simpson. No made baskets yet. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Now Russell. Outside, Williams. Back to Russell. And
D'Angelo Russell.
one more at the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
I think they got to ramp up their aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
He's shooting his first free throw.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Williams. The 3, Smith. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Russell with the ball. He's got 5. Outside, Williams. Back to Russell. Watford with it. To the right side. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes played.
13. The shot by Russell, no good. Charlotte. They've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Here's Diabate. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside, Williams. To the wing, right side. Watford the pass to Claxton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Defense.
A minute 15 left in the second quarter. The putback. Claxton with a rebound. Nets leading by 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Diabate. And Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Williams passes to Claxton. That one's
Nicholas Claxton.
He's got 8 points.
The offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
That's a foul. Called on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Lowney comes in for Watford. And it's Martin in for Williams. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. Outside Curry. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. And the Nets get it back. Russell from outside. That shot off the mark. Here's Simpson. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. That misses.
Let's go to the end of the first half of the game. Look to the Nets. 3-1.
By a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get Brady Johnson, Kenny Jen Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn came out looking very confident, amped up and ready off the tip. They immediately went on an 11-4 run. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up by 8. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing them shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, come to with some kind of rhythm, and get on pace.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Trailing by 8, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. A 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Right wing. Russell from outside. Smith with the rebound. Hornets trail by 8. The ball's knocked loose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They
That's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
You know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Johnson inside. He's against Smith.
Russell's got a sweet stroke to the left. He can knock it down from three, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Johnson.
Johnson!
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. And that'll drive your coach nuts.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
We'd like to remind you, folks, that the NBA Game of the Night presentation on 2K Sports is brought to you by the local Kia dealers and Peter Taylor, official auto trader of the NBA. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by AT&T 5G. Connected changes everything. It's a good celebration as Mr. Whammy turns to his lucky crowd on his birthday. Every part of his game seats that he has ever been looking for, and its accommodation is about to be everything. We'll talk more about it in just a sec. Now it's back to Brian.
First in opponent points per game. And looking at their defensive marks, they're a top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. They get it back outside for Green. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats, that is. That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Claxton.
Nicholas Claxton.
10 points. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. No matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brooklyn.
And Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, we'll take a look and see what's going on with the replay. As I sell 7 over to centerpiece, see what happened to Nicholas Claxton. Hey guys, thank you so much. As we're talking about it right range here for Nicholas Claxton, unfortunately he has ended his game with his unknown knee that has been struggling him to get back up. Here's what happened with that. Once he finished his layup drive, here's what happened. This got unlucky with the balance of it as he went down and tumbling. It was not very the bigger day that he was really been looking forward to. As we're going to take a look at it a little bit closer right in their knee, let's see what he did happen right now. So after that finished drive, he went bumped in first, and he had a little bounce, a little ugly to have that one with the awkward landing from Nicholas Claxton. He was spraining his leg, and he definitely went down, and he was been bruised out. He was definitely been out and whimpering, and he did not feel like he was definitely going to be hurting him. And Terry Williams was coming in to check on him, but he really saw that one coming. He really had bruised it badly. So there was an unquestioned necessary about how it happened here, but there might be some better change off with some a little finishing in the range. We'll find out what the update puts it in. So he did a very good job, though. I mean, defending on the effort, and then he had that pass. This is what he definitely did happen. Up and overhead pass, and then boom. That one happened with the leg on his right knee, and looks like he's done. And this is definitely the out of this part of the game. So we'll see what happens with Valley LaForce if we have an update for Nicholas Claxton by the medical room. Now back to you guys. Alright, thank you guys so much. As we're talking in indoor range right now, Mr. Whammy is one of our biggest of the supporters here because he comes to face the Sacrament and for the total performance of the Nets players, and it is one of the fastest in the tape. But as of right now, he is definitely 89. He definitely knows it for Mr. Whammy's happy 88th birthday for here at the Brooklyn Nets, giving a lot of support in action, and he's been enjoying it for most of his games. Yeah, everybody you've been knowing for Mr. Whammy is the better team to be out there. And definitely noticing Mrs. Whammy, we definitely noticing the finishing he puts it in here for the reason on this announcement from the Nets. It's definitely great. Have a wish him a happy belated birthday, and hopefully the game will be on for anything. Back to Brian.
Charlotte making a change here. Hayden's checked in. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They played with tenacity throughout.
Pass to Russell. Left side, Johnson. Oh, Williams with the block. Outside, Green. Here he goes. Outside, Peyton. Now Green. From downtown. Gets the three to fall. Green's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A moment here for an injury report. Let's get an update on Nick Claxton. What's the latest, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. It appears to be a calf strain, and that's something they have to be careful with. It's an easy injury to exacerbate. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Peyton against Russell. Nurkic passes the ball. Up and over Russell. All no good. Brooklyn leading by 10. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Russell. And he
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got 10.
Tremendous individual effort from D'Lo. Sharp defense, and then off to the races.
Pass to Nurkic. Peyton with it. And pushing it up the floor. And here comes Brooklyn. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now here's Ball. Fires for 3. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that one.
Once it's flooded.
Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 3 to shoot. And there's
D'Angelo Russell.
Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And you know, once
Timeout.
Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with this score.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
You're hoping to tap into something that'll get them quick.
And you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Folks, if you're looking for your next game in the NBA game of the night, their presentation is going to be our next and our biggest of the favorite as the Magic take on against the Atlantic Hawks close to the border for our next part of the team. And following along with our next game, the Denver Nuggets are ready to rematch things again as you have another team to put things on the effort. And this time, it's not just the team that you get, but the next team is the Suns. That'll be our next game happening here in Mile High City. So be sure to stick around here for our next game. That'll be happening here for our next part of the line group and show how it's done. Basic plays are better instruction. That'll be our next game only on Son of Beast. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, somebody will. Back to you, Ryan.
Brooklyn, Sharp, he's checked in for Johnson. Clowney comes in for Russell. And it's Martin in for Johnson. Hornets trail by 14. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Inside, here's Simpson. Off target at the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Wilson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Curry looking it over. Here's Simpson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Simpson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Clowney. Martin outside. Here's Clowney. Here's Wilson. He can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 11. Outside Curry. The three. And again. Charlotte with the triple.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game. Here's Martin. And the layup is good.
Very good resistance on the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Curry. Over to the left wing. Come on, no good. And so
That's the end of the third quarter. Hornets 46.
It's all due to their ability to hold the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
1 quarter left. That means we have one more left. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you shortly after this.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. Then it's Ball. Then it's Smith. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
So far, that's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Diabate. Ball against Russell. To the paint. With Diabate. Diabate. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
I like the way he capped off that drive. One hand, whole punch.
Outside Russell from deep Johnson. Smith with the rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line up there. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they've done an excellent job exploiting it. You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The first one falls. On the second free throw.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous step.
Kevin Johnson.
I mean, just a great delivery on that play. It's Bridges on the wing. They grab their own miss. Diabate. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Russell. And here's Johnson. Over Green. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good on the glass.
Sharp.
And the Nets lead by 14.
A little soft with their defense on the interior. Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint game.
The three from Ball. Here's Diabate. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
It was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Johnson finds Sharp. From the high post. Russell. He's got
D'Angelo Russell.
Force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ball outside. Puts up a three. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Outside Johnson. Out left to the wing. Outside Russell. Over Ball. Here's Sharp. Basket's good.
Sharp.
They've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead.
Stay tuned. We got a post-game show coming up for you. It'll be in just a few minutes. As we have our great intentional on this highlights, one of our biggest of the moment. Total statistics is the first one to beat, and then we've got our next take in. That'll be our next opponent in the race to put the matchup in for anybody. And then we will have the 3-star players of the game. There'll be all games here coming up after the game is finished and complete after the final buzz. NBA on 2K Sports is brought to you by Hotels.com. Choose your place, find your place, self-play. Storylines. And by State Farm. Like good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get our balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
You can tell he was going to be running his shot in this game. Tested the defense from the start, fought hard to get quality looks, and all that effort resulted in a very efficient night for him.
You could tell all that losing was starting to get to him, and they looked at him to help him get back on the right path. That's exactly what he was able to do here tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Thank you for that, Allie. Johnson finds Russell, takes the three. Second shot opportunity. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, there's something that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Right side, Russell. And he drops it.
D'Angelo Russell.
And here's Charlotte now. It's a 13-point game. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Sharp. Outside Williams. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Count it.
Johnson.
15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Russell, the pass to Johnson. Ball against Russell. Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. 4-3. They get it back. They kick out to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Shoots over Bridges.
Cameron Johnson.
This one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them. And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Sharp, no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Charlotte. Down by 15. The three from Ball. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. And the foul is called. He missed it. He's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Josh Green.
Foul. Out of frustration, Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
Outline for 2 shots.
Free throw is good for Russell.
Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's
Substitutions on the court
eager and
for Brooklyn
hungry to
Nets.
continue to improve.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And when Russell plays within himself, he's special, especially when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Salah, lets it go from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Russell.
And that's going to do. The final score, Brooklyn Nets 65. And the Charlotte Hornets
Once they
51.
started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simple we get to, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, Brian, thanks so much. What a game this is. Final score, 65-51. That must have been taking things in for 52% for Brooklyn, and it was only 32 three-pointers for Charlotte Hornets. And only 3 out of 3 free throws were given for Brooklyn. Doing so well, not bad at all, but it seemed like they're doing really well. Only 6 fast break points in for both teams. And it was only 50 points in the paint with second chance points for 16 for the Brooklyn Nets. 20 bench points for Charlotte Hornets. 20 assists in the game for Brooklyn Nets. Then 14 defensive rebounds for Charlotte Hornets. And it was 29 defensive rebounds for Brooklyn Nets. 4 steals for Charlotte Hornets and 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, and 2 team fouls. Both teams received 3 dunks. Very nice on the deck. 15 biggest lead was Brooklyn Nets with 15-43. Well, that's sure to be in there. I mean, I couldn't just say now. I mean, what's going on with this? I mean, I guess you're going to have to find somebody else out. What you think? Well, I really enjoyed it. And now it's time to present the new bout by 3 star players of the game. I'll see what this goes in. For the 3rd star, as I started over right in the range out there, I'm giving this one over to start off for Nick Smith Jr. This one really takes it over with 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 out of 12 field goals, and there was only 1 3-pointer given it in. It was nowhere matched with only 8 performance effort. Doesn't really see anything going on. I mean, nope, not possible. Now the 2nd star player of the game, as I go over right toward the other way, LaMelo Ball, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. But it was only 5 out of 13 field goals with 2 3-pointers making it in. I mean, he's doing it very best. I mean, come on, guys. Do you want to give him some credit? I think you might well. 20 performance effort. It's going to be great. Fantastic. And your number 1 star player of the game, it all goes to D'Angelo Russell. 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 13 field goals. 1 3-pointer was made, with only a perfect free throw given, and 28 performance effort. Well, that should do for now. I mean, I hope you all enjoyed this part of the game, and if you do, please don't forget to like the button, smash the thumbs up, and also hit the bell icon so that way you won't miss out with our next game. Anyways, it's that time, folks. Time to leave. Along with me and my broadcast partner, Tyler, and Silvers, and me, Phone 4, thank you for your appreciation, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for watching, folks, and see you next time for as a while as the NBA on 2K Sports Style. This is Tyler, and me, Phone 4, saying good night, and so long next time. Adios, everyone, and so long in Brooklyn, New York.
If you don't, somebody will.